Hello everybody, and welcome to another review for Ladybird Designs, or an extra, or first one. I can't remember where I am with this review, but we'll continue anyway. This is from Ladybird Designs, which is a South Australian maker. I ordered 3 of the liners from her, and they are exceptionally cute, and they're all corduroy backed. I will tell you right now that this is the softest corduroy I have come across. And it is just so delightfully soft, this corduroy. I've got this Hogwarts, this Jaws one, and this the Disney Villains one, but as we all know, I'm a massive fan of the Evil Queen. So here we go here. Look, these are very, very cute. They work very, very well as liners as well. They're very light, easy to wash, and they dry quite quickly as well. Obviously, as I just said, the corduroy on the back is just simply so soft and flexible and pliable. Sometimes corduroy, while it is definitely my favourite backer of all time, and definitely I would probably want all my pads backed in corduroy if I could. Although, however, bonded Sherpa and PUL bonded with Sherpa is pretty good. And also Grid Style WinPro is pretty good. However, the corduroy here is just so soft and delightful. But these are very cute. I did actually wear this Hogwarts one when the day before my period, in my 2nd July cycle. So and it held up pretty well. I had to go out and do some stuff, and it held up perfectly fine. And by the time I came back, I was wearing period underwear as well, because I kind of was aware that my cycle was going to turn up. So I was like, I'll just put on underwear in case. But I had this on, no issues. It went into my wash that soaked it and washed it and it came out, as you can see, perfectly clear and delightful. So there's no staining at all on here, even though there was blood. So they do hold up. I wouldn't have necessarily worn it for a long time with my cycle, but it held up perfectly fine for the 2 hours from when I commenced bleeding to when I changed, and when I got home and changed, it held up perfectly fine. I am a big Jaws fan. I think I gave my other Jaws pad though away, because it was very much the pad was very much like sharp in, and so it was very much a tapered pad, and so a tapered liner, sorry. And so essentially for me, because it was a 7-inch and tapered, what was happening is I was obviously going out over the top and over the sides of it, whereas these rounded ones give me much more coverage, because I do have quite a bit of discharge. So the tapered pointed ends, while beautifully designed, just don't necessarily always work for my style of discharge, essentially. And I really do hope that they release another movie from the Evil Queen. They released obviously a Maleficent one, infamously, with Angelina Jolie. Cruella de Vil had a live action one with Glenn Close, I don't know, 20 years ago, maybe less. Ursula's always been a popular one, probably because The Little Mermaid is massive, but they have released Snow White and the Huntsman and Mirror Mirror. So in Mirror Mirror, she was played by Julia Roberts, and Snow White was played by Lily Collins. But that movie wasn't as successful as Maleficent has been. And she was also... Who played her in Snow White and the Huntsman? Not too sure, can't remember. I remember Kirsten Stewart played Snow White, and a Helmsworth brother played the Huntsman. But Charlize Theron played her in Snow White and the Huntsman. It was infamous for her terrible acting in it. And Charlize Theron is not a terrible actor. She's actually a brilliant actor. So I don't know what happened when she was playing the Evil Queen. Anyway, So I really do hope they get still the best depiction I have seen of the evil queen is Lana Priya, but she was obviously in a TV show that is infamously known for being a queer baiting piece of meth. But outside the fact that Lana Priya was brilliant in that TV show, the TV show was less than brilliant, and definitively it was a queer baiting nightmare. But nothing to do with my pad, just went on a slight rant there. But look, I really do like these. They are delightful. They are very well made, and they are definitely something that I wish I could get more of this fabric particularly. It would be very, very nice actually in a wet bag as well. But having said that, look, these are really, really good. They've held up really, really well. They've cleaned up really, really well. And they're definitely something that you should check out. Her website is going to be linked down below. I'll probably repeat that in the next review that I do of these. But you can never have enough reminding people to check out the comments down below. I'll see you in the next update. Hello everybody. Welcome back to the part 2 of the review of Lady Bird Designs. This is also going to be the last part of this review, and that's just simply because I am moving and am unsure when I'm going to be able to get back to filming. So rest assured it has nothing to do with you guys. It has more to do with the fact that I'm not necessarily going to have the setup and the structure that I do at the moment to be able to film videos in, for a couple of weeks. Hopefully I can get something sorted out so that I can get back to filming much sooner. However, this is about Lady Bird Designs. These are all liners at the moment, and they are exceptionally cute. I did order them because of this Evil Queen print. I am a big fan of the Evil Queen, and it has the other Disney villains on it, because I find mostly that the Disney villains make far more sense. Well, the female Disney villains make far more sense than the princesses, because there's a really great line in the live action retelling of Cruella of 101 Dalmatians, where Cruella's Villa's from, and Cruella's told by her favourite designer that she's going to leave and get married and have a baby, and Cruella says, why would you do that? Why on earth would you do that? Many great women have been lost to marriage and lost to motherhood, because their life becomes subsumed and their talents are lost to the world. And so it's such a great line, and it's so indicative of how Disney creates and treats its women, is that they definitively think that their place should be out of the workforce and at home, which, nothing against women who elect to choose that as or have that option as their choice and are happy to do that. It's more of a commentary on the way that the public treats women who do that. So anyway, these are very cute. They're backed in corduroy. This corduroy is actually exceptionally soft and exceptionally delightful. If you follow me over on Instagram, you'll see I've been using these over the month. I use these as liners. For one of my last periods, I actually used this on the day that I was due, just to see if it held up. I did get it. There was no problem in using it. It held up perfectly fine until I could get it changed, which was about an hour and a half. So I had no issues with any of them. As you can tell, they've cleaned up all pretty clean, and they've all, I'll come down a bit closer so you guys can have a better look. They've all cleaned up very cool with very minimal. I haven't done any stain treatment on them, and I haven't done anything like that on any of them, and they've held up their colour pretty well, especially this Jaws one, because we all know blue can be a little bit funny with the way it acts. With the way it acts with blood, but again, I very rarely necessarily bleed on these. I've just bled on this one, and I do actually use them as liners. They're pretty good work. The stitching's pretty impeccable, as you can see with all of them. They're actually all pretty thin as well. If it's going to focus for us, which would be exceptionally better. So as you can see how thin they are. So let's fold it over, and it's a layer in there. So they are very thin as well as having an internal layer. They all have double snaps on the back, so depending on what style of underwear that you wear, you can do the wider version or the more closed version. So I will actually link Ladybird Designs down below, so you can check out her work. Definitely give her a go. She's based in South Australia, and her Etsy shop will be linked below. So I hope this review helps all of you guys out. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your morning, afternoon or evening, and I'll catch up with you in the next video. Bye everyone.